Well, alrighty guys, check out what we got here. I want to start off by saying we are not scope aficionados by no means, but we was reached out to by this company. It's called DisCOVERYOPT, and they'd like to know if we wanted to try out one of their scopes. Give an honest review on it. We're not being paid to say that it's good or anything. All the opinions that are formed on this are mine and Tyler's, all right? It's not persuaded by anything, but the scope they sent us is a 6x24x50. Of course, I opened up the box so I could get the card out, that way I could read it to you what it is, but I figured we'd unbox it together and see what it looked like. Like I said though, I don't know very much about a scope. My scope knowledge goes to about a $50 Walmart task scope. That's about it.
Same here.
But that's okay, so I guess without further ado, let's unbox this thing. You want to? Alright, well, they got a nice piece of foam in there. And what's this? Spin around here. Quality control paperwork. Oh, that's cool. That comes with a little book, tells you all about the scope. The cleaning cloth. What else does it come with before we actually drag this thing out itself? You got a wrench to tighten up your rings, I suppose. That's what that's in there for. I don't see nothing. Oh wait. We'll investigate this a little later. I think I see what it's for actually. A little box. I wonder if it's got rings or something. Oh, that's cool. Comes with this nice set of rings. Huh. That's kind of cool. I'll hand this to you. Show inside of the ring there. I've never seen one like that actually. It's got a little patch of denim or something inside of it on top and bottom.
Yep.
I suppose that's to mitigate the scope rotating in the rings, but I ain't for sure. Excuse my youngin' running around in the background, guys. She's just trying to water flowers and be a good helper is all she's doing.
Those are a lot heavier duty rings than the stuff we use, guys.
Yeah, I've just got a cheap set of 3/8 dovetail Leopolds that I put on everything with a 3/8 dovetail. Thank you, baby. I ain't filling that up for you right now, though, okay? We done watered all the flowers, baby. But we got this thing. Screws on the end of the scope. And I'm not 100% for sure, don't quote me on this, but in my mind I'd say that's to help block or reduce glare off the end of the scope. But I guess without further ado, check this thing out. That is a big scope.
Yeah, it's nice and heavy duty as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask some of my friends. I still don't know what all these knobs do. Like I know windage and elevation, but it's got resettable turrets and stuff like that for if you're at 100, you click it to 100 and reset it. I don't know, really. Honestly, they just asked us if we want a review on it and sent this big old fancy thing, and I'm like, okay.
As you guys know, men don't read instruction manuals, but I think for this one, we'll be reading the instruction manual.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying about this thing. Comes with a cover on the end of it. But it comes off. And that thing screws on the end of it. Like I said, I figure that's for glare, but I really ain't too for sure. But I know one thing. That is a monstrosity of a scope.
Yeah, it's big.
And it's definitely overkill for a freaking ultra slug. It's a 200-yard gun at best. At very best, 200 yard. And for example here, if he'll shine the camera way over this way, he might have to stand up a little bit.
I got it.
There's a tree line over there above them apartment complex and everything else. It's probably 1,000 to 1,500 yards away. You can zoom in on them trees over there with this thing and see the squirrels in the trees, if there was any, but you can make out individual leaves and everything else of that. That's probably, like I said, 1,000 to 1,500 yards away.
Yeah, he's talking about the tree line. You guys see that
over on the horizon.
The red barn over there, red roof, the tree line above it. It zooms in that far and you can literally see individual leaves like he said on it. That's every bit of 1,000 yards too.
I don't know. We're gonna put it on the Ultra Slug though, and you know, we'll give you an honest review of it.
I do have another Ultra Slug barrel that came with the replacement gun that Gary and Jim and the Patreon supporters helped us get.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, a lot. That's going to go on the new barrel that we haven't even shot yet. That's a brand new barrel. It's never had a round put through it.
And then after that, we might throw it on my 742.
Yeah, we'll do a video with a rifle too. His 30-06 Woodsmaster.
Yeah, y'all have seen it before, but
yep, we might even put it on the TriStar to shoot some slugs.
That'd be cool. But all in all, I mean, first impressions, it feels like quality. It's good and heavy, and then let me flip it over here so I can read it. But you know, it's shockproof, waterproof, ultra slim tunnel vision, big eye box, nitrogen purge, multi-coated lenses. It's got some kind of warranty on it. I ain't sure on that, but it does say it comes with a warranty. But all in all, I mean, I just want to say thanks to Discovery Opt for giving us the opportunity to review it.
Seems to be a fairly good scope. If you guys are curious, I think retail price on this from Amazon is about $250. So not really a cheap scope.
But I don't know, that's cool. It's got the, you can set it for 100, 500, 200, or 100, down to 25 on the turn over here. I don't know. That's pretty cool. I know nothing about these things though, guys, so y'all gonna have to
learn with us.
Help.
Can we show the crosshairs? Is that possible?
Probably. It's got all the mil dots and stuff on the reticles and on the reticle.
I'm trying my best to show you, but no promises.
Might have to set it down on the table. That way it's
Probably.
nice and steady.
Point up in the sky.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it there. I tried, guys. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, so here's what it looks like. Sorry, guys, I just could not get it on camera, but here's what it looks like.
Really clear scope.
Yeah, it's crystal clear.
I don't know, I think it's cool. It's got your mil dots for elevation for, it starts at 200, 400, 600, and it's split in between, so 200, 250, or 200, 400, 200, 300, 400. It's got like the reticule, so you just elevate it, and then it's got windage for your wind, like the, I don't know, guys, when we get it mounted on a gun and in the lead sled, I'd say it'll be a lot easier to show you a view down it, but until then, you're just going to have to take my word for it, I guess. Or maybe we might be able to get a picture and put in a video or something like that of the reticle, or maybe just look up one. But back to what I was saying, I figured out what the little Allen key was for earlier. That's how you lock down your top turret. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's how you lock your top turret. I guess your side turret too. That's interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to do some reading on this and figure out how to even sight it in, just to be honest. I mean, I don't have a clue. I am far from a scope expert here. All my life I've hunted with iron sights and cheap Tascos, so.
You know more about scopes than I do.
And that's not very much. That's not much at all. Alrighty guys, so let's see how far off this scope is. We ain't done nothing but literally mounted on the shotgun. Ready?
Yeah.
Honest to God, no clue. I don't see where it went.
I think it went high left a little bit. I'll walk down there and look real quick.
They're going way high and right. Let me let this down right about there. Okay, that should hit close to bull. If it hits close to bull, we know where the holes are and we can go back and that is not one. That was a 16 gauge.
Where'd you get that at?
I found it at the house earlier. Ready?
Yep. Well guys, we are pretty impressed with this scope so far. It's nice and heavy duty, and you can see well past 800 yards, clear as day with this thing. It's got an incredible amount of range. We got it sighted in. We did finally read the manual. Should have done that to start with, but we did read the manual, and it's honestly a pretty simple scope to use. Not too complicated at all. The plan for it right now is stick it on the Ultra Slug, the new barrel I have for it. Now, it's not new, I've had it since July, but that barrel has never had a round put through it until this video. So we're going to stick it on that one. Well, it's already on it, but we're going to leave it on there and film a video with it this weekend. And if all goes well, which I'm sure it will, we'll put it on Josh's 742 Woodsmaster Semi-Auto 30-06. We'll do a video with that. And we'll probably end up putting it on the TriStar 16 gauge as well and shooting some 16 gauge slugs. I did do a little digging on Discovery Opt or Discovery Optic, and from what I've seen, all the reviews are pretty good. They seem to be pretty reputable. They make good stuff. Well, both of us are pretty excited to try this scope out and see what it can really do. I imagine since it does have an incredible amount of range and clarity to it, that we should be seeing some pretty good slug groups with it going forward. We've been needing a high-end scope for a while, and the opportunity came. They messaged us and wanted to know if we could do a demo for one of their scopes. And sure, why not? And we're glad to do it too. So a huge thanks to Discovery Optic for sending us this scope. It's awesome. But anyway, guys, I think I'll end this one here. Please like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you. A link to our Instagram, Patreon, and Rumble accounts will be in the description below for those of you who want to go check those out. We are highly appreciative of it. But you guys take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.